Joining us now is Wren Brown, author of the new book, The Family Business. Wren, thank you so much for talking with us today.
I'm honored to be with you today. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Wren, first off, what is The Family Business about?
The family business is about four generations of one Black family's artistic odyssey in America. The story begins with my great grandfather, Willis Handy Young, born in 1872 in Thibodaux, Louisiana. He's a multi instrumentalist, he's a composer, arranger, and a teacher of music. And he taught all three of his children, among them my beloved maternal grandfather, Lee Young Sr., who was born in 1914 in New Orleans, Louisiana. He becomes the first Black staff musician in Hollywood in 1946 at Columbia Pictures. He's the drummer and musical director for 25 years for Nat King Cole. And he makes his first records with Fats Waller in 1937 here at the famous door in Hollywood. My mother's mother, forgive me, she is Ruth E. Givens, my grandmother born in Los Angeles in 1911. She's a torch singer and a cotton club dancer. Now, my father's parents, my father's mother was born in 1903 in Mobile, Alabama. She becomes an Irving C. Miller brown skin model, a cotton club dancer, and began her career at the Standard Theater in Philadelphia. My father's father, Troy Brown Sr., the fifth Black actor in Screen Actors Guild. In 1933, at the height of the Great Depression, he was playing the London Palladium. And in 1934, on January 26, he is on the first ever show at the Apollo Theater. And then there's my father. My father is born in 1932 in Harlem, New York. And in 1936, he makes his debut on stage with the late, great Cab Calloway at the Alhambra Theater. So those are my ancestors, and those are the ones I followed into the family business.
Absolutely, Wren. And we know, as you just mentioned, you come from a long legacy of those in the arts. So just talk about what inspired you to write this book right now.
My great grandfather founded the New Orleans Strutters, his own theatrical troupe, in the aughts of the 20th century. And he carried 22 to 25 men, women, and children as a part of his theatrical troupe. And then in 2008 in Los Angeles, I found the Ebony Repertory Theater, which is the first and only African American professional theater in Los Angeles history. And so when I looked back at the New Orleans Strutters and I looked at the Ebony Repertory Theater, those were bookends. And at some point, I realized that there's likely a story in between those bookends. And that's how the book organically came to be.
That's so amazing. And we know you from being in so many different movies, and I'm a personal fan of yours. So just to be able to write this book and reflect on your family's history, that has to make you feel good, right?
Does make me feel good. And from the very beginning of my career, as a senior in high school in 1982 here in Los Angeles, I felt more grounded knowing this history. I was able to move through my early career with a greater sense of balance because I was following in a tradition. I became the fourth generation member of a long tradition. And tradition is vitally important because it's often suggested, certainly with regard to Black people in this country, that we fall out of the sky, that we don't come from traditions. And from the very beginning, I have been very, very proud and very inspired by the work that my parent and my grandparents and my great grandfather had done before me.
And finally, Wren, very quickly, where is your book available?
Thefamilybusinessbook.com, thefamilybusinessbook.com.
All right. Thank you so much. Wren Brown, thank you for joining us for First Edition.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll have a link to The Family Business on our website, WBTW.com. We'll be right back.